Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video, and today I'm taking a look at another Dalek in my collection, and well, it's the newest one that I've added, or one of the newest ones that I've added to my collection. It is of course the one with the pincery claw, the Claw of Doom. If you'd have told me back in the days when I really sort of started collecting the figures that I'd have got this one, I'd have been over the moon. You know, it kind of reminds me in the sense of a 60s Dalek, in the sense that, you know, or one of the classic series Daleks, in the sense that, you know, it's kind of unique and it's got its own little thing instead of a plunger. You know, they did that quite a lot before Genesis of the Daleks. Like, you know, they'd have flamethrower Daleks, they'd have a Dalek with, you know, little machine gunny type things instead of the Exterminator or whatever, you know, because of Death to the Daleks, you know, if you've watched that story and stuff. But spoiler alerts for those of you who haven't. But yeah, it's got normal articulation, you know, full 360 head, or dome should I say, sort of thing. Goes up and down at the eye stalk. The pincer goes full 360, which is always nice. And the Exterminator gun goes full 360, and it has 3 wheels, and that I bought it for 10 quid instead of 15, but yeah, it has 3 wheels so it can move about and stuff, which is always nice. I have this in 3.75 inch scale, but let's be honest, this is the superior scale, yeah, I really adore the pincer claw. It looks nice aesthetically. It's, you know, it's gold sphere, and then it's sort of a bronze 3-pronged approach of sorts, and then it's got bronze there and then silver there. Just really looks nice. It's very iconic for me, and nostalgia, you know, back in the day, back in that episode, you know. And you only ever see this Dalek in that one story to basically, like, you know, blowtorch its way through a steel door, which was just so cool, you know. The idea that a weapon, or a tank with anger problems, could switch out weapons as well, depending on the context of its, you know, its battle, just amazed me as a young kid. The extermination gun, as usual, and these are the more chunkier, it's the more really older, earlier sort of new series Dalek design of the bronze and gold one, where the weapons are chunkier, and so is the eye stalk, and the whole thing just looks a lot more chunkier. It's like the fenders are a lot more bulkier and that. And to be fair, I like this a lot more than the thinner design, because the thinner exterminating gun, and the plunger, the thinner ones snap a lot easier, as do the eye stalks on the thinner ones. So, like, for example, the one that I've got boxed, or was boxed in that new news video, that one is a newer design, as it has a slimmer, thinner, slimmer type design of extermination gun, plunger, and eye stalk. And as I say, I'm not the biggest fan of those, as they do seem to snap a lot more if there is quite a bit of pressure on them, or even if you just move them about a bit, sometimes they can snap. These ones, the major gripe with these ones is that they come out of the socket hole, but then again, they're easily attachable back into that socket. You know, I would rather that than them completely snap and not be able to be put back together. Well, if you have good super glue and steady hands, then yeah, you can do that, but again, I'd rather this pop out and then be easily popped back in to the socket than it never be able to, as I say, come back together. Aesthetically, it just looks like a Dalek, you know, from all the angles. You know, you got the golden spheres, the bronzeness of it. It just looks badass, and it just looks awesome, and I adore the Daleks. I love this design of Daleks, if you couldn't tell that as well. And yeah, I would highly recommend this for anyone who's a big fan of the Daleks from the first series of the new era, or the new series of Doctor Who. And it's well designed, it looks like what it's supposed to be, and yeah, I think it's a really rare figure as well. I think this and the Series 1 Dalek with the rose handprint on the dome, that sort of orangey effect on the dome, I don't have that figure, so, but that and this, I think, are two of the rarer figures, rarer Dalek figures anyway, to my knowledge. So yeah, I would gladly give this a well-earned 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, comment, rate and subscribe.